Oh, I forgot some crucial information. Crucial information. Um, what happened? I didn't go into details. They have to. They have to leave, so they are being evicted. But he did say, when someone asked the question, did he do it? He said he did not do it. And then whoever the guy is, he told me the name. I don't know how much of the name I can give. The one that were actually accused of doing the crime. They were trying to pinpoint it directly at him. And he said they were all together the entire night. So they came in and they searched the place and they accused and they, took down. But let me tell you something else. The same person that was pinpointing the race thing said, do you not know one time they had out here, and this is foolish, we were talking, and she said, and I wanted to share this, it's one of the reasons I came back very short. One time they had out here, and it's sad, very sad, very sad, very sad. And I'm saying it like this because I just want to be able to feel in my heart. I'm very slow to speak, and I just don't want it to be taken the wrong way. I think a lot of folks out here may be undercover. They know a lot, okay? But I know this is not the only neighborhood that I heard this happened in, that not just with blacks, but whatever race they're trying to get rid of, they normally have another black hit them. Let me say this, because this is not with just the shooting. But in order to get out, because when they told me that he got out and that they have to leave, they're evicted, even though they say they're innocent, they're evicted. But she said that, and I'm trying to get it together so I won't put anything, because this was a little bit ago. I didn't think about it until after I got off the actual radio, that they had it to where if you want to get out, you got to hit who they tell you to hit. And this is just a game. This is how this world has come. I'm telling y'all, this is where the world has come to now. Everything is about killing and shooting. And forgive me, I'm slow because I don't want to hurt anyone's feeling, but a lot of these boys, and please, I'm not talking about anyone in particular, but a lot of them they have nothing to do with their time. I know I'm going to get in trouble for this one, but I have to speak it. They live out here with these young ladies, not just here in Projects, period. And they're not working. And a lot of them, they don't have a job. Maybe they can't get one. They don't have an education or whatnot. And the police officers deal with them, like when I was standing in Wheelie Courts, we had our snitches. Our snitches were very close to the police. I heard also the snitches had keys. They had keys also. They was the spies for the police officers. They had all kind of undercover stuff going on, yeah. And so they know a lot, right? And so the police officers being just as quick, because, they don't have a connection. I really don't believe the police officers have a connection with the judges. Some of them, unless they're working on the inside. And a lot of things, like one guy told me, he said, man, you can't tell me that's not city. Not police officers. He said, that's city. Not police officer. He said, that's city. That's what he told me. Okay? Which means city's not with police officers. But what he didn't know is city works with police officers. It may not be all of the policemen, but you got to understand that city is not going to just come out here. Now, they may have certain ones to hire out, certain ones to come out here. But I just can't believe that city themselves is going to risk coming out here. Especially when, my understanding, they have cameras everywhere. They do. We have reason to believe they have cameras on the inside of the houses, which is illegal. Because you walking around here, you get on stage to preach, and some governor done seen your whole body, right? That's just terrible, but that's the kind of world we're coming into. I hope I'm making sense to some of y'all. That this is also not this situation, but what she's saying is a game. If you want to get out, to get on housing, to get on regular housing, this is the way they do it. You have to do something. That's what they do. You have to do something. If they got a big-time drug dealer and they can't hit them, or maybe the camera, because, again, there are cameras, from my understanding. And if there's a camera watching them, they can't be caught on camera. And they'll cut you a deal. They'll help you to get out through paperwork. I'm not saying this is that situation, but I was told at one time that this is going on in our projects, not just here. San Antonio is very light on criminals. Because I heard it was rough other places to where they will do it. A DA will do it. They will throw it to keep, especially if they're under watch. They will throw this out there to have themselves covered while they use some of these boys, and some of them are being threatened, not here, but everywhere. Some of the boys are being threatened, and a lot of times, y'all, if they want you, they're going to use your own to get it. So I'm not saying this is a situation out here, but I have to broadcast the news, okay? The news is the news. So from my understanding, they were asked to leave. They are being evicted. And the guy that told me said, well, I'm fine because I have a house. You know, he just comes back and forth over here to visit. You know, he has a house outside. And so the female that lives here, she's got to go because of what she have in and out of the home. So again, we're going to pray for the situation. I just wanted to bring you back to let you know, yes, for your question, he did say he was innocent. The guy had been with them all night. They had all been together all night. So, hey, I don't know. I wasn't there, but this is the news. And we like leaving our option open. I believe when we leave things open like this, what we do is open up the doors for investigation, not accusation, but investigation. Accusation always lead to investigation. So if you just feel like, hey, we just throwing someone out there, I want the family to know that he matters. Yes, he matters. He means a lot. You know, that was a kid. I know it seemed like we got too many black folks here. I know it seemed like the world is full of a whole lot of us that's not doing anything. You know, and the police officer who work, some of them work 12, 13, 14, 15 hours a day. You know, they feel like we're obsolete because we just sit here in the housing. And I know these people that's sitting in the housing along with myself, they're not looked at very well because they're on housing. You know, I do see a lot of Hispanics that are covered. I do see that. But I do know that there's still a black kid that's dead out there. And we do pray and we believe in that God is going to bring to the forefront, if need, you know, what happened. If not, you know, we just walk away with peace upon us. That's what I speak, peace. We just may not see another black dead out here, okay? Let's not have another black. Let's not have no trails out here because, you know, a lot of black doo-doo ain't good. That means something is here. And it stinks. You got to make sure you got to get the little doo-doo up. So that stink, okay? And I really believe that stinks out there, too. I don't know what happened. And I'm not saying it's Hispanic. And again, I'm glad to know that, you know, if it's the truth, he said he did not do it. He did not do it. And so I'm going to leave you with that. I love you guys again. I got to go. Peace.